uh, I've told you like 15 to 20 degrees of the eye gaze level. So नीचे होना चाहिए थोड़ा सा, from 15 to 20 degrees. अगर आप setting नीचे से अगर start करेंगे, so your feet should be flat on the floor. Your back you should be sitting on the sit bone, as I've already told you. You should be sitting on the sit bone. This will help you in maintaining the curve of the spine, the lumbar support. You can need if you need, you can take the lumbar support if you want. If you don't want, you can sit without lumbar support as well. It's like your body endurance. If it's able to take it, you can go for it. If you want something backrest or something, you can even take that. Like I'll tell you how to modify it. You can keep a towel roll under your lower back, so it will make this arch, and you just try to not sit on the tailbone. So as it corrected here, it will reflect in the above, like your upper back and the neck. This will for sure affect you, give you a good result in the upper back and neck. So if you see that the screen should be tilting or adjustable, keyboard should be flat, as they have told, and hip should be at 90 to 100 degree. Usually we call it 90, 90, 90 rule, foot, knee, and hip. So if you can see here, this is a bit towards the 80 degree, but for the can you go for next to next slide? Can you go to next to next slide? Yeah, here. Can you see this 90, 90, and 90?
Yes,
the ankle,
90,
the
90.
ankle, the knee, and the hip. So we should follow this 90, 90, 90 rule. Okay, if you sit like this, you will sit. Yeah. So if you sit like this, you will sit on the sit bone. Next, what is to be done to maintain the arch of your back, lower back? You can keep a small pillow just under the lower back, or you can keep a towel roll. Okay. As I've told, as I've written in the next slide, you can check the next slide. The modification of the sitting: pillow on chair, back cushion, roll towel on back, foot rest where knee bend to 90 to 100 degree. Okay, knee bend is like, again, we follow the 90-90 rule, but if it's like 10 to plus minus 10 degrees there, it's fine. It's not like a rule you should not break, but you can go for the plus minus 10 degree. Next, we should talk about, this is the picture above is of intra-abdominal pressure. How it helps you. As you go there, you can't keep your posture correct with this towel, with this thinking thing, like you just think and it becomes better. No, you need to work on your pressure, intra-abdominal pressure, we call it. Because the pressure which our abdomen makes, people, again, as I've told you, people think crunches se core better ho jayega. So again, this is the intra-abdominal pressure which works on the four walls of your abdomen, like the front wall, the side wall, the left side wall, and the back wall. So we should focus on four sides. We usually focus on one side only, which is the front one. That's why we focus and we work out there, and we make this posture more worse, you can say. You can strengthen the front part, but you will be like losing the stability of the spine. The lumbar spine, the lower back spine is made for stability. Stability means like you have to maintain the balance among the four walls. But what we do, like we push one wall again and again and again. That's why this changes our posture. So this will become a bit big, the talk will become lengthy or time taking. We can cover it later whenever you want to talk on this.
Sure.
We'll just keep it to the posture while sitting. So table modification. As you said कि अगर बच्चे अगर बैठे होंगे स्कूल या उसमें हैं कॉलेज में, so what they can do if they're बहुत छोटे बच्चे हैं, तो I'll suggest can you go back to the last slide?
Yeah, sure.
So we should focus on these type of tables now. Okay. So yes, this is not for longer duration. Again, not doing anything for longer duration which will give you something back. So don't get addicted to anything. You have to move. Body is made for movement, not to sit at a place. But we are making it how to sit better. Our main concern about this talk is to how to make you sit better. So this is like you can this can be used in the future. Like for kids, they can give this tilt table. So if this table gets the height, this will help you to not to look so with your neck down. This will increase the elevation of the table, like notebook or book, whatever.
It will give a proper elevation to the neck, or we can say to the book as well, so that the neck posture will be correct for the students.
If the neck posture is corrected, neck is slightly tilted, it won't go to your upper back. Like if you look something which is down, if you go with the neck, this will go to the spine. As you move, as you bend more, it will start going to your spine. If you bend a bit, this will restrict till your cervical or upper spine or your neck. Okay, so this is one of the better way to like help kids in the school or sitting ergonomics. So this will change one thing. This will change the angle of wrist and elbow. If you just go back to like second last slide. Second last, one more. Yeah, this. Can you see the elbow position 90 degree?
Yes, the elbow position.
And yeah, and the wrist position, it is neutral. Neutral means the straight, not bent to either of the side. Okay, so it's just straight while using it. So it should be this. but while writing, it changes. Knee, wrist is fine. But when we use this table, next slide, the one which was we were earlier on. Yeah, this. So you can check here, the angle is changing for the wrist. This is keeping your shoulder. This is moving your shoulder into front, more into front. So this will again give you some difficulties. So that's why I've told you no posture is good for like longer duration. So your body is again made for movement.
So this
you
posture is this table is good for the neck, but not for the longer duration for the hand.
Yeah.
Elbow is
correct.
because in this the elbow is not at the 90 degree. It is more
90 degree and
it's being it's in an acute angle, we can say.
Correct. But I can say it's fine. The elbow is supported, but it somewhere will directly affect the shoulder. It might affect the shoulder. So if you are going for the longer time, you will feel like shoulder is having some stretch, or you need to move it again and again. So it's like kids won't tell you, but you have to like check what's going wrong. So if you are going for 40-45 minutes, again the same thing goes. Like in 1 hour, you have to give 10 minutes to your body. You give your 50 minutes to your work and give it like in a good way. Do it productive, make it as productive as possible, and for 10 minutes make it as productive as possible for your body. Okay, so next slide. As we have already told, and the classroom environment, as I've already told you, like a computer or mobile or laptop environment. Second is classroom environment for the kids. This is for the kids, and we can use this in our normal, like if you are sitting in a room or wherever, you can maintain this posture or maintain the things around. So in the classroom, students do different activities. Someone is doing one thing, other is doing other thing. If they're doing like the kids, the child, 3 years, play school, they're doing different things. But this is one of the times they should be knowing what to do. Their parents should be knowing what to do, and they can't be like doing this all the time. They have to enjoy it, so they will be enjoying it. But yes, you can make their habit to like just adding 1 or 2 things to a day, and you can tell them you can like make their habit by doing it regularly. So performance of these activities affect how children sit. Like if you are lying, copying from the board, so you are like the one I've told, have seen, like there was a pic of a kid who's noting down something from board or writing into a notebook. And if you are just writing, this is different. If you are copying, your neck will go again up and one down, up and down. So this is like move.
Yes.
So yes, children vary in size, their age, their height. So we can't make this ergonomic thing कि daily वाला हर किसी के लिए use हो जाएगा. Like classroom में we can't make एक ऐसा like classroom setting कि anyone can sit anywhere. If we want to work on that, this can be difficult, or this should be managed. Like the furniture should be organized according to the individual size, not according to the age. If there are like in a class, there must be 90% people will be of the same age. 90% of kids will be of the same age. 1 or 2 will be like above or like younger than them. So it should be made according to their height, their build. Someone might be like heavier, or someone might be like lean. So this should be like the thing should be considered while making this furniture. Next slide.
Yes.
Good posture habit. What should be the as you were asking, what should be done to? So we should tell them how to like I've shown you this tilt table. This is also making this 45-degree angle. So how we can make this 45-degree angle by ourselves? We can keep some book or something. Like there are like stands nowadays. A lot of stands, or you can use them. So you can use the 45-degree angle so that there is less strain on your eyes. And this should be 2 to 2.5 feet. Like there should be the distance between the computer or laptop or your this notebook should be distance apart 2.5. Okay, as we go down, this should be the height of the desk, 2.5 feet. Or avoid crossing your leg, because as you cross your legs, this will give strain on the hip, and hip will again take it to the tailbone thing. You will try sitting on the tailbone, which will again goes up and changes your lower back posture, upper back, and neck. If this happens even from the like feet only, your feet is crossing, then also you can have some this issue like neck issue, or your eyes issue. You can have some vision issue. You can have like myopia or something, because what happens if this happens with your foot, you're not keeping your foot flat, you are crossing it, so it will try keeping your head like this. Your neck will bend more. As the neck will bend more, it will be more closer to your screen, and it can give you nearsightedness. In the next slide, I'll be talking about that only. Next slide, please.